Hi, welcome back. I'm Ben, the Burnt Out Chef, and today we're going to be making the best chocolate chip cookies you ever had. We're going to be using these Bake Stable chocolate chunks. Right, let's get started. In a large bowl, add 100 grams of caster sugar, 165 grams of dark brown soft sugar, 7 grams of salt. Give that a good mix all together, get it combined. Then add 115 grams melted unsalted butter. Get that sort of nice consistency. Give it a good beat. Now add about 10 grams of vanilla extract, or in this case, what's left in the bowl. Then add your egg. Give that another good mix together. Stab the egg a bit. Work faster. Should start looking like this. Give it another good beat. You'll see that the whisk leaves trails on the surface. Now sift in half teaspoon of baking powder and 155 grams of plain flour. Give that a good sieve. You don't want any lumps, so you don't want to mix the cookie dough. Yep, all in there. Now add your 110 grams of chocolate chips and fold it all together. So it's thoroughly combined but not overmixed. You'll end up with tough cookies, which no one wants. You just sort of want the streaks of flour to disappear when it's ready. Now get a piece of cling film. Oh, wow, yeah. Stick it down to the surface, get it fairly smooth. Then a little bit of veg oil. Just, not really too much. Just smear it around. Just makes the cling film non-stick. Then turn out the cookie dough onto the cling film. Make sure you get it all out, sort of roughly into a moggish shape. Smush it out and scrape that off. Now arrange it a bit and poke it like that. Then you're going to sort of roll it into the cling film, almost how you would with a beef Wellington. Once you've got it wrapped, just grab each end, give it a little twist, and then roll it along the counter. I actually ended up putting another layer of cling film on over this. You just don't see it because I forgot to record it. Yep. Now you just want to rest that in the fridge for about 30 minutes or even overnight. Now you want to lightly grease the baking tray. And then get a piece of baking paper that's cut to the right size and stick it on. Now that's ready, it doesn't fall off. Now we're going to weigh the cookie dough. This batch came to 684 grams, so using our nice little pocket calculator, otherwise known as a phone, works out to about 45 grams per cookie. This is any bigger and will be massive. You'll be able to cut like 2 or 3 at a time, which is annoying. So now you want to unwrap your cookie dough. This, I think, had about an hour and a half in the fridge. The longer you leave it, the more the flavours develop. But because I'm using dark brown sugar rather than light brown anyway, you get more of the caramelly flavours to start with. You leave it 24 hours, it'll be amazing. So now just weigh out your cookie dough and repeat. If I remember right, this made 15. Yeah, just make sure they're all within about half a gram. I'll end up with a little tiny one at the end. And now we've done that, we're going to get another piece of cling film just to make it clean up easier, or else all the cookie will stick. And the cookie cutter. Now, with the grease cookie cutter, it's better if you have a straight-sided one that isn't like this. We're going to press the balls of cookie dough into it to form round pokes. That way, when the cookies cook, they'll spread out evenly and round rather than being almost shapen. Just make sure you remember to grease the cutter, or it'll get big full of stick. And just repeat for all of them. And now we're just going to put them onto the cling film so we can arrange them on the tray to make. Make sure you leave at least sort of 2 inches from each edge of the baking tray and about 3 or 4 inches between each poke. That's the chocolate chips. I'm using 3 on the top of each one. These will hopefully poke through a little bit, it just looks nicer. Some of them might sink in a bit more than others, but it's fine. Now we're going to bake at 180 Celsius for 9 to 15 minutes, depending if you want soft or chewy cookies. Basically, as long as the entire surface has gone matte, it's cooked, but that'll give you a very soft cookie. So give it another 5 minutes if you want crispy ones like I'm showing you here. Now this is how you get them off the baking paper once they've cooled. Use the surface of your counter as a sort of roller almost to roll the edge of the paper down as you peel the cookie off. It has to do one-handed here. I'm showing you on the camera, but that's why there's a bit left, but that's good. That's the rest of them done then. Here they are. And now, it's time for the most important part, the taste test. So as you see, on the left, they have the 15-minute, and on the right, I have the 9-minute. As you'll see, the 15-minute are a lot harder, the 9-minute are a lot softer. But, well, the 9-minute are delicious, know that now. Yeah, gets a hand wave of approval, the finger point approval. Now for the 9 minutes, you'll notice they're a lot harder, but they're not hard, they're just sort of caramel hard. They're really sort of crispy and chewy. That gets a shaking cookie of approval. So just keep doing that for some reason. They're great. Great at parties, great as a present, great for everything. Right, well I hope you liked the video. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell, it all helps. You know, it's a new channel. Doing the best I have I can. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye.